I believe. And make sure my music is coming through in the right place. There we go. Nope, whoops. Thank you so much to Bird Calls for letting me use their music. Huge fan of having them on the channel always. Alright. Let's get this pulled up. Make sure it looks good. I will probably be uploading this VOD to YouTube. It should be short enough that it won't be super long form factor. And then I can upload it to the Discord or wherever else it needs to be so you guys see it. Put that right there. Alright. See how that looks. Wait for it to pop up on my stream monitor. Alright, better. Yeah. Feel free to ask any questions you guys have on stream. I will try to answer them in between these points that I go over. Make sure to let me know if you can hear me. Let me make sure that my voice is coming through. Yes, it is. Alright. Sorry, Sonny. Alright. So yeah, today's going to be a super short, laid-back, casual stream. It's really nice outside. I want to go get a walk in, take my dog out, enjoy the sun. But I have some things coming up on the channel that I wanted to go over with you guys, some ideas I wanted to run by you all, and yeah, hopefully you guys are interested in what we have lined up. So first and foremost, huge thank you to everybody that has been coming out and supporting the streams since we've sort of rebooted the channel after the winter. We all got hit pretty hard. Everybody involved in this channel is either dealing with the same things that I was or their own really harsh winter. So all of the support that you guys have had has contributed to us recovering and, you know, starting up the spring with a smile on our face and heads to the sun. So huge thank you guys, and especially if you checked out any of the recommended channels that I have had lined up on the auto host. I know a bunch of you have gone to check out Roa, and that's awesome. It's a friend of mine who's recently started streaming. Double Deathman and GPP Diesel are also trying to get into the groove of streaming. So if you've been checking out any of those, huge thank you. We really appreciate it. That's point number one, I guess. And, you know, we're only a few minutes in to the stream, so no questions yet. So I will go ahead and talk about the first big main like upcoming event that we have lined up for you guys, and that's going to be coordinating with some of my friends who are still at DigiPen on getting them to come and show off their games. I'm really excited about this, doing like a student showcase bit, hopefully at least once a week. Having people come on, show off a game that they've worked on, I'll play through it and then bug them about it and be like, oh, this is terrible, this is awful. And then they get to go, oh, well, that's because my teammates were like awful people and bad at their jobs. I'm teasing, of course. I think it'd be really fun to do like a walkthrough of the game with them, and then to do an interview of the process afterwards. And then, you know, just hang out and chat about game development, and especially at a school like DigiPen, how does that experience shift as you move up through the years? Because I have my experience with the first 3 semesters, but my friends are now, let's see, like 6 semesters in, I think. So what does twice as much game development experience look like? So that's going to be our next big upcoming addition to the channel, is going to be some student game showcases and interviews. Hopefully we'll get to have even a few members of teams come on. We can do like a little group interview and then different disciplines can show off what they've been working on. But yeah, we'll have like hopefully artists, designers, programmers, all kinds of people on eventually, but it's going to start with the designers that I'm friends with. So yeah, hopefully you guys are in for that, and we'll be interested in that sort of thing. Double Death Mint says hi. Hello, welcome. I just got started, was just telling everyone, thanks for checking out the channel, especially since we started rebooting. And that, yeah, they really appreciate it, and that we're going to start doing student game showcases soon. I'm reaching out to some people at DigiPen. We're going to try to get that underway. And hopefully you guys love the music by Bird Calls, who's a friend of mine, has let me use their music for these sort of laid-back streams where I'm just talking. I really appreciate having that available to me. So the second thing I wanted to talk about and run by you guys, I mean, you guys can see I have a very short list of bullet points. This is going to be really quick stream. The second thing I wanted to talk about is some of the identity and personality of the channel. Right now, I'm just sort of GPP skinny, doing my own thing, playing Game Pass games mostly. I'm talking some, you know, talking about game development a little bit. And there are other, how do I say this? I think it would be fun to incorporate a different part of my life that I know needs to have more of a focus for me, and so maybe including you guys in that would be entertaining and healthy for me. It might just be totally ridiculous and not work at all, but I think that doing a let's make skinny fat, like, theming to the channel would be really fun. Spending channel points on feeding me cookies and crackers or protein snacks and having all these donation goals and getting me to, you know, do exercise or ingest a crap ton of calories. That's something I'm playing around with, and so I'm going to be bringing it up over the next couple streams and sort of feeling it out with you guys, and if that's something that sounds like fun and that you guys would love to see, we'll do it, because I think that would be really fun, and I need to work on my weight. So I think it'd be quite enjoyable. Yes, skinny getting into mukbang. Don't know what that means. Fug, yeah. So yeah, I'll be bringing that up over the next couple of streams. If you're watching this, drop by a stream, let me know what you think. If you're seeing this video after it's posted. Or reach out to me directly if you know me, or whatever. Join the Discord and let me know there. I'll be bringing it up there a lot too. The last sort of thing that I really wanted to talk about is additional content like highlight videos, video essays, pretty much anything on like YouTube. But this even sort of extends to more of a presence on like Twitter, and my involvement in the Discord. Right now I'm still trying to figure out these tools that I have access to, and sort of working out the like the workflow and how much time I want to dedicate to all these things. I've got some work that I might have lined up for myself, so all of those things, I can't make any promises on any projects happening. I have a lot of stuff that I would love to work on, but I still have to get through the learning process of understanding exactly how all these tools work and how much time it's going to take to invest in all these things, because I still I'm rather new to all this. So highlight videos, video essays will probably be less of a focus than stuff like the student game showcases and Let's Make Skinny Fat. Those are probably going to be the bigger focuses of the channel. And if there are like really easy like short clips that I can just stitch together and throw on YouTube, that might happen. But even that is something I've still got to find the time and workflow for. that's really all that I wanted to talk about today. That I wanted to like get out and make sure it was like known to you guys. And I definitely knew that it wasn't going to take very long, but I didn't think it was only going to take 10 minutes. So, if you guys have any questions for me, I see Double Death Man hanging out in the chat. Let's see, what are some other things that I could talk about? We do, like, as much as I love stitching together vector art for, like, emotes and content for the channel, we do need some... Oh, not two eyes. We do need some commissioned artwork. So, I don't have a ton of budget for this, but if you or anyone you know is an aspiring artist who likes to do work for content creators, let them know that we're sort of in the market for like emotes and like profile pictures and that sort of thing. Like even banners. Like my about page looks okay, but you know, I'd like for it to look better, and I'd like to get every person their own little face. I could do a vector drawing of everybody, but you know, I'd like to have a professional work on that. Let's see. What games do we have lined up? Honestly, I think we're, other than, what is the game that Evan and I are playing right now? Wasteland 3. Other than Wasteland 3, I don't really know what's coming up next. Let's see. Upcoming games. Let's see. Oh, something very interesting that I just learned like late last night was that Final Fantasy VII was coming to like the free games with PlayStation Plus. So I'm gonna be definitely checking that out. In addition with Hades and Valheim. Those aren't like Game Pass games, but I figure they're accessible enough for people that maybe you guys would be interested in them. Rescue Taco Guy says, welcome Taco, it's good to see you. If you missed what I've been talking about so far, I'll do a quick recap for you here in a second. But yeah, as far as upcoming Game Pass games go, like, I'm not really sure. I'll probably do some polls in the Discord, so make sure you guys join and let me know what you guys are wanting to see there. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it up until now. So yeah, Rescue Taco, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the support and, you know, supporting the channel, especially since we took the long break over the winter. We're going to start doing a series of student game showcases. I have friends who are still in game design school. They're going to stop by the channel, show off their games, I'm going to interview them, talk to them about, you know, what it's like to work on a game, to design a game. Try to get some artists and programmers and sound designers and stuff to come on and talk about their projects too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Channel identity and personality. I'm thinking about doing a Make Skinny Fat series for the channel, where channel points and donations all go towards fattening me up and making me the pudgiest skinny known to man. And then YouTube stuff is going to be sort of put on the back burner until I can figure out a good workflow. Are you starting to pivot away from Game Pass? I don't think so. But there are a lot of games that I'd like to play that are off of Game Pass. And if interest is high enough, we will try to supplement Game Pass entries with those games. So if enough people are interested in seeing myself or other people on the channel play Valheim or Final Fantasy VII or Hades, we'll try to add that into the normal Game Pass game rotation. For the most part, I'd like to stick to Game Pass stuff until we can be more clear on what the Game Pass pals look like without Game Pass as a core focus, which I have thought about. If we define the Game Pass pals as friends that play games that value the value essentially of games, like if we focus on games that are easily accessible or worth the small amount of money that you pay, or are playing free-to-play games mostly, we can define them that way. We just need to make sure that we're clear on that for the sake of the channel's brand. Upcoming games, we still have Wasteland 3 to get through. I do really enjoy it. I'm not sure what else is on Game Pass. I guess I could take a look, but I'll do that later. Gameplay Pals. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think only the YouTube channel actually has Game Pass Pals in it, so we could rebrand GPP to Gameplay Pals if we needed to. But I think that it's a solid enough foundation for us, at least to begin with. If we start leaning more towards the student game showcase and interviews stuff, we might run into some issues there with identity. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Let's see. What are some new things that have been added to Game Pass? Greedfall has been added to Game Pass recently. There's some Pillars of Eternity DLC or something. Yeah, we've got stuff we can play. Absolutely. I have to think about it. Let me know in the Discord. Yeah, there should be a link to the Discord. I'll just pull it up right now. For anybody watching the stream right now, Discord. There you go. If you haven't already, join the Discord. Let me know. Leave me alone. Let me know what kind of games you guys would like to see. Maybe we'll do a poll on whether or not you guys are particularly interested in the Game Pass focus. I know that a lot of people that stop by have access to Game Pass, but there are also people who mostly play on PlayStation or on PC and don't have Game Pass for PC, so we'll see. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Again, if you know an artist or you are an artist, like Taco, if you want to do some artwork for the channel, we'd love to commission a piece from you, if that's something that you are interested in. Once it's something that we have allocated a more serious budget for and we are like actively looking for, we'll make some posts on Twitter or on Reddit or wherever we will get that sort of exposure that we need. But right now it's just sort of something that I'm keeping in the back of my mind as something I'd like to pursue in the future. So yeah, I mean, that's almost a 20-minute YouTube video. I think that's just about right. Sounds good for like a channel update video. This video will be on YouTube. I'll be throwing it in the Discord. I'll be posting it around so that you guys have access to this information more easily. And so that if you missed the stream, you can still get all this information. I think I can even upload this maybe as a channel trailer, and then you guys will be able to see it there. But I'm not exactly sure how channel trailers work. They kind of elude me at the moment. So yeah, I just noticed that a couple more people stopped in, so I'll go ahead and go over everything that we've talked about so far. Thank you guys for the support. It means a lot to me, especially after a really rough winter that we all had. Everybody involved in this channel really struggled, and so you guys coming by, saying hi, and hanging out really meant a lot to us. Huge thanks to the people that checked out my recommended channels. Roa, Double Deathman, GPP Diesel. All of them really appreciate the support that you guys have ran by them. Those are all friends of mine that I know personally, and I know that it really meant a lot to them that you stopped by and hung out with them. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then Mace will be starting up her streaming setup once we can actually get her a GPU for her PC, if that day ever comes. The next big project that this channel is going to be working on is setting up student game showcases and interviews, where some of my friends from DigiPen, primarily designers at first until I reach out to more people, they come, we'll do a playthrough of their game and talk to them about it, and then I'll sort of interview about them interview them about the process afterwards, like the process of developing the game and working with the team, if it was a team project, if it was a solo project, and how that was different. The first one is scheduled for this Friday. In 2 days, I'm going to have a friend of mine come on and show off one of his games that he's done for DigiPen, and I'm really excited about it. I'm working on the channel's identity and personality and trying to work in other more engaging aspects of me to tie into the channel, and I think that doing a series on making skinny fat would be extremely entertaining. Spending channel points on feeding me snacks, donating to get me to do like exercises or whatever, I think it would be quite entertaining. I think make skinny fat would be a good headline for like a long time. I think we could gain a lot of traction with that bit. Additional content like highlight videos, video essays, things that I've mentioned wanting to pursue in the past are sort of on the back burner right now until I get familiar with the workflow and the tools required for that sort of thing. I'd like to look into getting some artwork commissioned for the channel. Don't have a ton of focus or budget for it right now, but it is something that I'm keeping in mind. So if you are an artist or you know one interested in doing artwork for small content creators, definitely let me know. Right now, the only upcoming game that we've got planned for stream is Wasteland 3. I will be doing some polls and some brainstorming in the Discord for other games to check out soon, so definitely let me know if you have something you'd like to see. Hashtag thick skinny. I know. It's that's the dream. That's the dream. So yeah, like I said, super short stream today. It is really nice outside. I'm going to go walk my dog and just bask in the sun. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. This will be uploaded to YouTube and posted wherever it is relevant, so you guys will be able to listen to me say the same few things over and over again for 20 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, we really appreciate the support, and hopefully you stick around and check out what's coming up next from us. Go check out Bird Calls on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you can find them. It's just Bird, space, Calls, friend of mine, making really solid music. Definitely go check them out. Friend of the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.